So Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant manager is angry because fans are calling her show the gayest Star Wars show ever, even though she kind of hinted that it was the gayest show ever. Let's get into the video.
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future's turning up.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Hercules, and we are back with another video. That is right, we are talking about Star Wars. And look, again, I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I do enjoy the original, and I do enjoy the prequels. Revenge of the Sith is actually my favorite Star Wars film, but I digress. So, the head writer and director, I believe is director also, Leslie Headlamp, whatever her name is, Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, she's angry that fans are calling the witches in the Acolyte TV show or Sirius Plus, whatever you want to call it, lesbians. And she's also angry that people are calling this the gayest Star Wars show ever, which I find ironic if you really think about this. Because not only did, what's her name, the CEO of Lucasfilm, Kennedy something, Kathleen Kennedy, I believe that's her name, say she cried when Leslie dropped off the script, when she read the script, which it's been 5 episodes, and I don't understand how she cried, because, I mean, unless she cried because this shit was utterly trash and they signed the contract already and they lost $190 million for this shit, but I digress. So, she's angry because fans are making fun of this whole lesbian, the thread, which not only is the thread, the thread's just hilarious just by looking at it, but also it's kind of just stupid what they did. And I know I've watched some YouTubers talk about how other races, like in the whole universe of the Star Wars, like I believe in the comics and some of the graphic novels, I guess they have other species that don't call it the Force, they call it something else, but eventually they all ended up calling it the Force or something like that. I could be wrong, but again, like I said, I'm not a Star Wars fanatic. I don't know everything. What I do know is that supposedly whenever they were pitching this show, one of the key elements that they wanted to push out there, the narrative they wanted to push out there, was that this was gonna be a, I guess you could say, kind of like Leslie telling her story of her coming out as a queer, which is hilarious because that was like the whole narrative of this show. Like, she was pushing that, she was talking about that. She said she wanted to tell her story, she wanted to reveal her past and stuff like that, which is hilarious because everybody knows you from just one past. They don't care about your whole history. They only care about one history that you have, and that's Harvey Weinstein. But we'll leave it at that for right now. So not only is she angry that fans are calling these witches lesbians, which at the end of the day, that is what they are. They are lesbians. Whether you like it or not, there's no males. So they're not making babies like how they would make babies. They're using 2 females, which in my common sense means they're lesbians and they're having a baby. So yeah, makes sense why people are saying that this is a lesbian witch hunt or whatever you want to call them. But then you get angry when people are saying, well, stop calling it the Gayest show, because I never went out of my way to make it about gays, even though, yes, you did. You wanted to put your agenda in this show. You straight up said that in many interviews. So now you're mad that people are calling it a bunch of lesbians, which they are. And then you're mad that they are basically going out of their way and saying that, yeah, this is the Gayest show, even though you said in an interview, yeah, it is the Gayest show. Or you at least agreed with the interview that it is the Gayest show, or at least the gayest Star Wars. So what is it, Leslie? What is it? Do you not know what you want? Or are you just angry that your show sucks, fans don't like it, and instead of you thinking, well, this is gonna piss them off, instead they took the whole queer telling your story, the whole lesbian stuff, and they made it into a joke. Does that piss you off? That they took something that you thought was going to piss off the fans, and they instead turned it around and are using it as a joke against you? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on this whole the Gayest Star Wars show, the whole lesbian thing? Have you guys seen the whole Acolyte episode 1 through 5? Let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, Harvey's personal assistant is not happy with the fans for calling Star Wars the Acolyte the Gayest show and a bunch of lesbians. Isn't that ironic?
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from